विशाल
Yes, panel attendees add हो रहे हैं 40 हो गए.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Ma'am, we have around 46 attendees right now. Good evening, everyone. We'll wait for a minute or two for others to join, and then we'll start the webinar for the day.
Okay.
Rashna ma'am, Anubhav, should we start?
Yes, please, let's start.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Anubhav ma'am and Rashna ma'am. Dear students, myself Abhishek Tamrakar. I am from the admissions team of Anand National University. I welcome you all for this webinar. Before we start the webinar, let me brief you about Anand National University. So you might be reading in website that Anand University started in 2016, but the courses which the university is running is since 2011. We started with the School of Architecture, and then we started School of Planning, and then School of Design in 2015. But then before these all courses were running under GU and GTU because we got our university status in 2016 May. You can visit UGC website. We are registered and listed as the state private university, and all the courses which we are running has been listed there. So when we started this Anand National University in 2016, we started with Bachelor of Design and Bachelor of Architecture, and after that we started the master's program and the fellowship program. I will not discuss more about the BDS program. I will invite Anubha ma'am to share the wins and details about the Bachelor of Design program at Anand National University. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Abhishek, and good evening, everybody. It gives me great pleasure to be here today. So, as Abhishek said, that The programs in Anant actually started in 2010-11. It's only in 2016 that we have converted ourselves to a state private university. Currently, we have a school of architecture as well as a school of design, and we have 2 fellowships, which are postgraduate fellowships. So, but let me just talk about the School of Design. So the School of Design has 6 programs. There is a 4-year undergraduate program. So the disciplines are product design, space design, interaction design, communication design, transdisciplinary design, and from this year also sustainable fashion and textile. So these are all 4 standalone Bachelor of Design programs. There are all 4-year degrees. We also have a very interesting concept of majors and minors. So while you major, let's say you choose your major after your first year, and you decide to major in, say, product design, but at the same time there are aspects of interaction design or other disciplines that you find interesting. So we have the concept of you being able to take minors as well. So you can choose to major in product design and with a minor in healthcare, or you can choose to major in interaction design with a minor in even urban design, because that's one of our minors. So you have a lot of choice-based system. You can choose, you can pretty much, other than your core credits and your core disciplines, you can also expand your horizons, because the another thing that Anant strongly believes is in multidisciplinarity, and all our courses are geared towards you gaining knowledge for disciplines just other than the narrow focus of your own chosen major. So we do that by having a lot of flexibility in the courses you choose, and also in doing some courses together as common courses. So you can always tailor your particular CV, if I may say so, to your own strengths and interests. So it doesn't mean that if you choose product design at the end of year 1, for the rest of your life, you're going to be only a product designer. Here you have the advantage of even probably taking a minor in sustainable fashion while majoring in product design, and that just also increases your scope as in your career as well as in your life a lot more. As I said, so our first year is a common foundation program. Then after that, you have 3 years of discipline specific study, and final semester is usually a project based thesis or a diploma project or a capstone project, whatever you may call it. That's the final culmination of all of your year of study. We pay a lot of we lay a lot of emphasis on internships, and I personally and also my team at the School of Design, we encourage all our students to start doing internships from the first year itself. It is not critical that they are paid internships, at least in the first year level. You can even do volunteering work. The idea is the more you get out there and start working in the field and in real life situation, you get a better idea. Of course, there's formally credited internship also, but that said, as I was saying, that we encourage all our students to gain hands-on experience as soon as possible. We also try and do live projects in the university. It's been a little difficult in the last 1 year, but I think going forward, we will resume that. We have a lot of trips and immersions, because the best way to learn is to learn by actually experiencing something. We have a great campus. We have a fantastic makerspace, which is very important for all the students who wish to get into design. Makerspace is where you make prototypes, where you explore material, where you do all the hands-on work that you're required to do in a design degree. We have a very lovely library, which we call the Learning Commons, where we subscribe to books and journals from all over the world. And of course, we have hard copies as well. And I think I'll leave it here, Abhishek, and maybe the people have specific questions they want to ask, and I'm very happy to answer those questions.
Yes, ma'am, they have already started question, but we will take the Q&A at the end. Now I will request Rashna ma'am to please share with the students the admission process and when we are conducting our first test. Over to you, Rashna ma'am.
Thank you, Abhishek. Good evening, everybody. So at Anant University, for the students who aspire to do the Bachelor's of Design program, they would have to take up the design entrance test. And our first design entrance test is scheduled on the 28th of February. This test is going to be an online test. Once the student clears the test is where we take up the personal interview round and the situation round, which is again a home-based round. And this is also online. So once a student clears the test is where we intimate a student, letting the student know about the home-based round and the personal interview round. And once you clear that, that is within 15 days of appearing for the home-based round and the personal interview round, we declare your results. All this information is given to students via an email. And after the 28th of February, we will have the next round of tests, most probably in April. And post that, after the board exams, we will conduct the final round if required. So students who have already applied have got our information about what the online test is. We also have the sample paper on the website, which you can refer and understand what the test is going to be like. And for the students who have not completed their applications, but have shown interest in doing the Bachelor's of Design program, we would request you to complete your application so that we can start sending you all the information about the online test. And the last date to apply for the first round of the design entrance test is where our applications close on the 20th of February. So this is about the design entrance test. And Abhishek, if students have any questions, I'm happy to answer that. Thank you.
Surely, ma'am. So the first question is for you, Anubha, ma'am. The question is been asked by Meher Kohli. Can interaction design be available as a minor as well if we choose another major?
Yes, thanks, Meher. So it might not be interaction design. It might not be called interaction design, but it might be called designing for immersive experiences. It might be called Internet of Things or any of those things. So allied to interaction design, yes, you may. We don't have it currently, but we each year we keep increasing our minor bouquet. So soon we will have a minor which is related to the interaction design field as well. Yes, you can definitely take that even if you've chosen or other than the fact that you've chosen product as your major. You can take a minor which is related to interaction design as and when it is offered. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah. I would request students or the parents who have joined the session to ask your questions in the Q&A section.
Yeah.
Anubha ma'am, the next question is also to you only. It is from Ria Girl. She is asking, is it like that our internship will start from first year only?
Like I said, Ria, I encourage all students to start their internships from first year after you finish your first year only, which essentially means that you start getting out and getting experience in the real life as soon as possible. Like I said, it's not always easy to get an internship after first year. It depends on your own proactiveness, but it's very easy to get volunteering opportunities. So that's also a way of learning. And I honestly sort of encourage all students to kind of go and take up volunteering opportunities right after the end of their first year, because that also goes to increase your experience. And as I said, that formal credited internship is only once in the whole 3 years. But other than that, you can and you must take up internship after every year. Yeah.
Yeah. So ma'am, the next question is again to you only. Do we get to choose only one minor?
Yes, because otherwise you'll just have too much to handle. You know, considering that you have to get at least 120 credits to finish a major, and then you have to have at least 15, you have to have another 20 or 20 odd credits more for your minor, and total you need 180 credits to be eligible for a degree. I think that kind of covers it, and you will not seriously not have time for more than one minor. It's already too much. But there is something else. If you don't want to dedicate yourself to one minor, you can do a variety of electives. Then you don't get a minor, but you can sample a whole lot of other things by taking semester electives, which are free electives. Yeah.
Rashna ma'am, next question is for you. Uh, from which website I can get the sample papers for DET?
Okay, so if you go through the Anand website and if you go through the Bachelor's of Design program, you will see the Anand sample paper. And once you understand the sample paper and the set of questions that we are asking you, you can refer to multiple websites and you will get a lot of information about the different type of questions that are asked and you can practice from there.
Okay. So next question Uh, do okay. Do you offer an international semester exchange?
So currently we don't offer it formally in the sense that we don't say that you will get to do a semester abroad. But that said, we have tie-ups with some very interesting international universities, and that's it's also, like I said, it's also, all of this is also a part of the students' proactiveness. If you do want to do a semester abroad, we'll make sure that we facilitate it.
Rashna, next question is for you. Is the personal interview and test occur on the same day?
Can you please repeat, Abhishek?
Is the personal interview and the test occur on the same day?
No, the test is on the 28th of February, as I told you, and the situational round and the personal interview will be conducted on the same day. So first will be the aptitude test. If you clear that, you go ahead for the situational round and the personal interview, which will be conducted on the same day.
Okay. What about UCID score, which would come in March? Do you consider that, Rashna ma'am?
The UCEED scores, yes, for the students who have cleared the UCEEDs and have scored from rank, the All India rank 1 to 1,200 will directly appear for the personal interview round. They do not appear for the Anant design entrance test.
Okay. Anubhav, Sandesh is asking, can I do product design plus UI UX design both in major and minor?
Yes, Sandesh, when we offer a minor which is related to UI UX design, yes, you can do a major in product design, and you can do a UI UX design as a minor, as in when that is offered. Yeah. I think the next question also, Abhishek, I can take from Khushi, which says, does space design mean interior design? Yes and no, Khushi. Space design means the design of all spaces, and yes, interior spaces are part of it. But I think space design also incorporates things like set and events and exhibition and experiences to some extent. So a lot of spaces which are temporary or transient, which are not architectural, are a part of the space design as well. So yes, interior design, but all of these other things as well.
Rashna ma'am, what do we have to send our portfolio? Khushi is asking, Khushi Shah.
When do we have to?
So
When do
yeah,
we have to?
Khushi. So the portfolio, we will ask for the portfolio after you clear the design entrance test. That's where we will communicate to you, sending you the situational based question, and we'll ask for the portfolio accordingly. We'll also let you know what your portfolio should include.
Okay.
Does that answer it, Abhishek?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, Riddhi Jain is asking what are options in minors?
Okay, I will do that, and I'll also take Ria's question, who says, can
Okay.
space design appear for major and can textile design be for minor? Yes, Ria, you can take space design as a major and do a minor in sustainable textiles. We have students who are doing that currently. And going to Riddhi's question, what are the options in minors? Currently, we have 6 minors in product design, in graphic design, in healthcare, in furniture design, in sustainable fashion, and textiles, and in urban design. We are hoping that we will add at least 2 or 3 more streams to it from this August. And in any case, you have to choose your minors only in the next year, because this year would be your foundation year. So by the time you get to your choosing your minors, I'm hoping we'll have at least 10 streams. We already have 6, we'll have 10 or more disciplines of minors that you can choose from, because every year we are looking to increasing at least 1 or 2. So this year we'll add 2 more, and next year we'll add 2 more. We have 6 already. So by the time you have to choose minor, I hope, and I'm quite optimistic that we'll have at least 10 disciplines that you can choose from.
What are the placement opportunities for students?
Anand students. Right. So it depends on what stream and what discipline are you talking about. There are multiple ways of looking at it. So as one of the strong beliefs of Anant U is that we create solutionaries, that is people who look for solutions. And as I said, we also have 2 fellowships, which are postgraduate fellowships. So putting all this in together, we have very interesting avenues of where you may want to work in. You can work in the pure design disciplines as well, depending on what is the sector that you are going to major in. But you can also choose to work in other areas which are related to social impact, to governance, to policy, and all of those. I mean, the world is your stage, really. It depends on how you want to take your career or your life forward. And there are enough opportunities in all these sectors. We have a career and placement services cell in place, which will assist you for these. We also have faculty coordinators who help you with your internships and other stuff. And we have a whole lot of visiting faculty members, whether it's for the BDES programs or for BR or for the fellowship programs, who come, who also offer placement opportunities and internship opportunities to our students.
Yeah. So you have answered, I think, 2, 3 next questions in a single.
Okay,
question, ma'am.
yeah, great. Yeah, because they're all linked. Yeah.
You are holding, yes, ma'am.
I think Rajesh's question, yes, we do facilitate, in the sense we do point you out to the right people. When we get queries from companies or organizations at a university level and they are seeking interns or employees, we of course do the procedure and help you with that. And but please do remember, Rajesh, that in design there are multiple options of placements. One is, it's not like engineering or something where you have to get a job. Many students also want to start their own practice and their own studios. And also we have a very strong culture which we are also building more on in Anant, on entrepreneurship. We are in fact starting an entrepreneurship cell which will be professionally managed, where we also hope to incubate some of our graduates who have some really good ideas. So we are also looking at entrepreneurship. So instead of looking for job, create jobs. That should be your mantra. And that is what I think we would also like to actually push more than, trying to get you jobs, which of course will help you. But I would say create jobs rather than look for jobs. So that would be a better way of looking at this.
Ma'am, Meher and Manav are asking that interaction design and graphic design, when can they expect this as a minors?
So Manav, graphic design is already available as a minor. We already have that discipline available. Meher, like I said, that I'm hoping that by this August, or by definitely I'm 100% sure that by next August, by the time you get to this, we will have interaction design related minors in the offering. So very soon.
So next question is from Shreyas. Shreyas is asking, is transportation design taught under any of the courses?
So Shreyas, there are multiple ways of looking at transportation design. Are you looking at designing of vehicles or automobiles? Or are you looking at designing of transportation, which is a separate thing? There's also something called mobility design. So all of these are separate disciplines. So you'll have to be a little bit more specific. If you're saying, are we teaching you to design cars? Yes, you may have a studio under product design where you may get to do so. But if you're looking at transportation design, that comes more under systems design, and that would also be covered in product design. But if you're looking at mobility design, now that could come under a lot of stuff. It might even come under space design. So, how you design systems where people travel and what are the kind of experiences they have. So you have to be very specific of what do you mean by transportation design. But like I said, if you're talking only of designing cars, no, then it's not a standalone department. Also because automobiles are quickly going out of fashion. So, you should talk about mobility rather than transportation.
Meher, you have asked, do students get help in finding the volunteer opportunities from the college? Can you please elaborate that?
Like I said, we have a lot of organizations and faculty members, guest faculty, and even our board members and all of them, all of whom have corporate social responsibility projects. So volunteering opportunities are many. We run a fellowship on built environment where we are associated with a lot of organizations where you may get volunteering opportunities. That said, it is good to also look out on your own, because you might find something that might not be in our radar. Yeah. So also in other parts of the country, in other parts of the world, wherever.
Rashna ma'am, the students someone want to know what is our intake for the BDES program and when do we have to show our portfolio?
Right. So the intake for the BDES program is 400 for this year. And as I mentioned earlier as well, once you clear your aptitude test is where we will send you your results and take you forward for the portfolio and the situational round. So that is where we will ask for the portfolio. What has to be included as a part of the portfolio will be told to you, and all this you will send to us online. There was one more question of a student is what was a situational round like? So situational round is also going to be a home-based round. It is a sketch round where a situation is given to a student, and when you send that back to us is where you will have an interaction with the faculty, and that's where the personal interview round will be conducted for you. And answering the question that the test will be taken from home, it's an online proctored test. So we will also be conducting a mock test round for students closer to the date of your main test, the final test. This is where we'll acquaint you with the platform, and you will exactly know how you are going to take up the test, what all is required. So students who have already completed their applications will get all the information for a mock round test that we plan to conduct on the 24th of February. Does that answer questions?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, there is one question. What is the difference between a major and a minor?
So a major is the discipline that you choose as your major specialization. So that's the discipline in which you'll take your most courses, highest number of courses. You will have to cover about 80 to 90 credits which belong to that particular course, because that's like your specialization. Minor courses are courses that you can take other than those core courses, those courses that you require to take for your major, so that you can increase your horizon in terms of for understanding, learning, but also from a career perspective. For example, if I'm doing a major in product design, but I do a minor in healthcare, then I get to work in the sector of designing products for healthcare, because I've understood healthcare as well as product. If I'm doing a major in, say, space, and I do a minor in textile design, then I can work in the area of furnishings and textiles that can be used for space design, whether that is so I can even go into a specialized zone where I can work on, where I can become an expert on advising particular solutions or particular companies or consultancies on how they can use textiles in the spaces they design. So you can increase you could really design your career with choosing what your minor is, because you're then expanding the provision of your core specialization. But major stays your core specialization, because that's where you take the maximum number of courses in.
Rasha ma'am, I can see many questions related to the admit card thing, hostel, so and fees. So if you can cover these 3 points for all the students, all the participants.
Right. So the admit card will be sent to the students, as I mentioned, closer to the date of your exam. So you can expect the admit card to come to you by the 25th or the 26th of February. When you talk about the fees for the Bachelor's of Design program, it's 2,45,000 per annum. And the last one you said was hostel, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so the hostel fees are under revision. Last year our fees were 1,45,000. This year the fees are under revision, and very soon it will be updated on the website.
And to add to Rasha ma'am's point, the hostel is in campus. Ma'am, Mr. Rajesh again asking, can electives be chosen across the courses offered?
Yes, electives are chosen across the courses offered. In fact, the electives we are trying, like I said, that one of our emphasis is on multidisciplinary and transdisciplinary learning. So we are also trying to see that courses can be taken across not just School of Design, but across School of Design and School of Architecture. We also have a new school called the School of Creative and Practice and Entrepreneurship, which is a standalone school which will not offer any programs, but which will be feeding into both our School of Design and School of Architecture program. So School of Creative Entrepreneurship, School of Creative Practice and Entrepreneurship has a very interesting group of faculty members from media, from filmmaking, from arts, from fine arts, visual arts, from economics, from sociology, from all these disciplines, so that these people can then start offering electives which will be open for our graduates across all schools. So yes, the whole idea is to make it as open and as cross-disciplinary as possible. If I may give an example, and that might help answer a lot of questions here, it's a little bit like a liberal arts model where you can design your own degree. You can choose, but we will stick to a major specialization where you'll have a core 60 to 80 credits will be devoted to your course. So you will be a product designer because that's what you need to. But other than that, you can take courses in economics, you can take courses in filmmaking, you can take courses in, I'm hoping soon, even in some courses in architecture, I mean, some of the specific electives that they may offer, and vice versa.
Rashna, ma'am, so I have seen 2-3 questions asking, is there a minimum score to qualify for the interview stage?
Yeah, so basically, if you look at it, there's a 50% weightage for every test that you take up, and only if you qualify, you move from the aptitude test to the interview round. And students are also asking or inquiring about how long does it take for us to announce the results. So once you clear or appear for your personal interview round and your situation round, within 15 days, we declare the results, letting you know whether you could secure your seat at Anant.
Rashna, I think somebody had also asked what is the situation test. So I think if you can explain
Yes.
that.
Yeah, so a situation test is where we give you a situation, and based on that, you are supposed to sketch and send us the sketch back. Based on what you have sketched and what is the question given to you, you will be asked questions in the interview round. So that is going to be the situational round. We will give questions to students. Students will draw a sketch, send it back to us, and based on that question and the sketch, you will be taken for your personal interview round.
Ma'am, someone is asking, is the campus open?
Yeah, that is
can
what
they,
I was going to say. Yes.
Yes.
can they visit
So
the campus?
yes, so the campus is open. If parents want to visit the campus, we would request you to place a call, take an appointment, and visit the campus. We'll be more than happy to show you the campus around. But the only request is that you need to place a call and take an appointment, and we'll help you show the campus.
I think related to that, there's a question, will the new batch be online or will it be in person? So I suspect it's going to be online, Rashna? Sorry, in person?
Okay.
In person,
Right.
because I'm sure by that time the situation has normalized.
Yeah, we're all of us desperate to start on campus. So I'm really hoping that it will be in person, Vinod.
Anshul, ma'am,
Question, sorry,
Abhilasha wants to know, is visual communication also known as graphic design?
yes, it is. It is. So visual communication actually is a larger term because graphic design is just talking about graphics, but visual communication is talking about animation. It's talking about motion graphics. It's talking about photography, a little bit of film. In fact, there's somebody else who's asking what is the ideal stream major for someone who wants to do animation. So yes, it is. We call it communication design. We don't call it visual communication also. We call it communication design. And as the name suggests, it's the design of anything that is used for communication. So graphic design is actually a part of it, a big part of it, but a part of it.
Rashna ma'am, Gayatri has a query. She has filled the form, but she has not received any communication via mail for that. If you can answer that. I think
Sure.
this might be for many people.
Gayatri, what we'd request you to do is we've sent all the communication. Please check your spam folder. And most of the students usually register with their parents' email IDs. So whichever email ID you have registered, all communication will be sent on the same email ID. Even still, if you have gone through your spam folder and haven't received communication, we'll request you to write back to the admissions email ID and we'll send you all the communication on that. But this is especially for all students who have registered or parents who have registered with their email ID. We would want students to register from their email ID so that the communication is sent to the student and the student is aware of what's happening for the design entrance test or for the admission process.
Abhishek,
Yes, ma'am.
falling down. So still a bit of confusion about major and minor and what are the minors offered. So I'll explain it one more time.
Sure.
So the major is what your chosen discipline will be. Suppose you want to do a BDES in product design, that will be called your major. Other than that, at Anant, you can do extra credits, not just electives. Electives is separate, but extra credits of of particular kind of courses which are curated, which are designed in such a way that if you finish all those courses, you also get a minor degree in that particular course. or that particular sector. Because like I said, so if I do electives, I will just give an example. I'm studying product design, and then one year I take an elective in say economics, the other year I take an electives in say photography, the third year I take an elective in professional practice or something. So these are all electives. Of course, they have expanded my knowledge. But if I'm now to give an example of a minor works, suppose I'm studying product design, but I decide to do a minor in say healthcare. Healthcare will have its own set of courses which you will have to do each semester. You can't keep changing it. So in one semester, you will at least have 2 courses of healthcare. So it might be data for healthcare, signage for healthcare, it may be design for healthcare, or introduction to healthcare management. So some stuff like that. There'll be specific courses, and you'll have to do 2 such courses each semester in your 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th semester, and possibly also 7th semester, to complete the required credits to qualify for a minor. So it isn't like elective where you can change every semester. Over and above the minor, you can still do electives for your own interest. You have that flexibility as well. And if you have the capacity to take on those extra courses, you can do those as well. And I think there was a very interesting question here, if I may answer that, Abhishek. What is the difference between fashion and sustainable fashion? So since I just finished a class on that, I think I'm still in that mode. So fashion design, as you would know, Shachi, is more about designing clothes, and fashion and clothes. When you design for fashion, are very trend based. They are based on seasons. They are based on what is the forecast for that particular year or that season. However, when we talk of sustainable fashion, first and foremost, we recognize that fashion is one of the most unsustainable industries. So at Anant, we are very, very cognizant of the fact that we want to make fashion / apparel, which is sustainable, which is not polluting the earth, which is not making us use unnecessary resources. So it is designing clothes, it is designing apparel, but it is keeping that whole notion of sustainability, of global, local, how much resource are you using, how are you going to dispose of the waste, the whole sustainability angle of the fashion industries. You can read about it online, that fashion industry is one of the most polluting, I think is the second most polluting industry on the face of this earth. And we definitely do not want to contribute to more such pollution. So that's the difference between a regular fashion design and a sustainable fashion design course that we have here at Anand.
Rashna, there are many questions asking about the online test. So we are going to conduct a mock test, but then if you can explain how this online test would be and how the students would be appearing for this test.
Okay, so as I mentioned previously as well, this is going to be a proctored test. Students will be sent a link. The password and the login will be sent to students via mail. You have to go on to the link and appear for the test. Now, when we see the mock test, we are also going to send all the students who have applied with us the link and the login and the password. Based on that, you will go and take up the proctored test. The mock test is going to be a 30-minute test just to acquaint you with the platform. And the final test is going to be a 90-minute test, which you will be taking up on the 28th of February. Does that answer it? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So all the information will be sent to students, the links, the passwords, your login IDs, everything will be sent to you. You just have to click on the link and put in your login ID and password and start the test. We will also be sending you a list of instructions. So what you have to be careful, what you have to take care, what you have to do, what you don't have to do for the test. So you have to go through the complete list of instructions before you start taking up the test. And that's the reason why we are going to take up the mock test, so that you get acquainted with everything, you are familiar with everything.
Rashna, there is also a question saying medical facilities on campus.
What is it?
Medical facilities on campus.
Yes, so we have an infirmary, which is where we also have a tie-up with a hospital. We have doctors and nurses here, which attend to students if there is any kind of emergency. So we have that facility on campus.
Plus, I think I'll just expand it a little more, because now that we are opening up slowly in terms of COVID, we have very stringent measures up. For starters, we are not going to, till the situation, till the vaccine is prevalent, been widespread or herd immunity is declared or whatever. We're not going to stuff people into classrooms. We are going to maintain a distance of 6 feet, and that plan has already been made. I've seen it personally. All the students who are coming in will be, their temperature will be checked. There are multiple disinfecting stations in the campus also as of now, because we are beginning to thinking of opening it for senior students. They will come for twice a week. Then there'll be a break in the middle, maybe on a Wednesday, when the entire campus is disinfected all over again. So I mean, in terms of COVID also, when they come in there, I think we also are thinking of providing masks for students who don't have any or something like that. So I think we're very, very conscious of the fact of the pandemic, if it is related to that. And we are planning very aggressively to counter that. That said, as Rashna said, the campus is already open. People with prior appointment, including some of our senior students, can go and use the facilities on campus with all precautions taken.
So, there are many
I see a
questions.
lot of questions even asked by students about the kit that we have sent them,
Yes, I
and
was
a
coming
few
to
of
that.
them who have not received them.
Yes.
So this is for the students who have not received the kit. Is one, either you have not mentioned your address correctly. So what we request you to do is, please write your name, your application number, and your correct postal address with your PIN code, so that we can resend the kit to you. We've sent the kit to all the students, but unfortunately, because either the address is incorrect, incomplete, or there is no PIN, we have got the couriers back. So for students who have not received it, I request you to put us a mail with the complete details, and we'll definitely send you the kit once again.
Okay.
And you can use the credits for you only.
Yeah, and yes, one more clarity, the kit is just to be used for you. There is nothing which is to be used for the test, the online test, or anything like that. You can start using the kit even now if you want to. It's not that you have to retain it till you join the college.
I don't think you answered that, Rashna. There's a question. Can you give a brief information about what the portfolio should be?
Right. So basically, for the portfolio, we ask for your best sketches, 3D works, any images, photography that you have done, different kinds of sketches that you have done. So that is a part of your portfolio, and we expect a student to send not more than 15 such images to us. And when we talk about what is expected of the portfolio, once you clear the aptitude test and you qualify for your interview round, is where we will send you a detailed information of what your portfolio should consist of.
May I add a little bit?
Sure.
So I always also say that your portfolio can also be things. It could be a poem you wrote. It could be, because that's also a creative expression. It could be a part of it, could be a very nice model that you made. You can take pictures of it and you can send it. Anything where you feel that you have added something, you've shown some creativity, you have kind of expressed it very well, you've executed something very well. You must, you can send that as a part of your portfolio. Yeah. So it doesn't, yeah,
Sorry.
it can expand to create, take in all creative. If there's a very nice film you've made, try and send it as a digital version maybe.
Ma'am, Nalini wants very desperately wants to know more about
Yeah,
space design
space
because
design, yeah.
she's asked multiple times.
But before we go to Nalini, I think Ananya has a question here. What's the difference between movie making design and communication design? Ananya, I'm not sure if I've understood your question correctly. But if you're saying movie making design, are you talking about filmmaking, or are you talking about making movies in communication design? Because if you're talking about making movies or small films or motion graphics in communication design, yes, that's a part of communication design. But if you take talking of filmmaking, that of course is a different course which we currently don't offer. But we are hoping. I'm hoping we'll start a minor in filmmaking soon. But that's still in the conceptual stage. So I'm not sure if I've answered your question. And yes, Nalini has a lot of questions.
Space design.
Please describe space design in detail. So Nalini, space design is designing spaces. So architects design buildings, but space designers design spaces. And these spaces are spaces inside houses, There are shops in malls, there are restaurants, there are interior spaces, there are semi-interior spaces like outdoor cafes and other such places. They could be sets, they could be sets for theater, sets for movies, they could be sets for weddings. Wedding management is a great career opportunity for some people in space design. Event management or event design is a big opportunity. Exhibition design is a big opportunity because these are all increasing, these are all becoming new age professions. In fact, I would take it even further that if you have the dedication and the passion, you could even get into things like designing interiors of aircraft, ships, yachts and boats and any such thing. So any space that a human being inhabits is part of space design, right? I hope that, but if I have to put it very, very basically, yes, interior design is a part of space design, if that answers your questions in a very straightforward way. Yeah.
Rashna, there's a question. Do you have transportation facility?
No, at Anant, we do not provide transportation facilities to students, but however, we help our students get in touch with certain transporters who kind of, get our other students, our senior students come by various modes of transport. So students get in touch with them and, work out the transport for them. But talking per se of a specific transport system, we don't offer that at Anant currently.
Okay. One question, I think I've come across one, wherein a student is saying that one of my friend has received a courier, but I haven't. So does it mean that my application is incomplete because I don't think it is? Rashna ma'am?
No, so that's what I said. So if you have written an incomplete address,
No, ma'am.
so
The
first
question is,
answering a question is whether her application is complete or incomplete. You would know your application is complete when you receive an application number. So if you have received the application number, you've made the payment, the application fees, means your application is complete. If you have completed your application form, but you have not submitted the fees or not received an application number, means your application is incomplete. Now, to answer the question, if your application is completed and you've got the application number, then I'm sure there has been some mistake in your address or it's an incomplete address, and that's the reason why you may not have received the courier. So what I request you is, if you've got an application number, please send us an email mentioning your application number, your name, and your complete address, and we'll ensure that the courier reaches you.
adding to what Rashna ma'am just said, if you have filled the form, paid the application amount also, but you have not received the number, please write to admissions mail ID and we will check and I will revert to you as soon as possible on that. I will share a few things at the end of this session. One, there was a request of sample test paper which students are not getting. I will share the link at the end. I will share the admissions mail ID so that if you have to send your correct address, you have made the payment but your number is not generated, you can mail on that. And also I will share the admissions number to reach us directly. So I will share that at the end of the session.
Abhishek, just to add to that, is students who have made the payment but haven't received the application number will also have to provide us with the details of the payment that they've done, so that we can cross check with our accounts and figure out why we've not received the payment or what is the issue there. So if you send us a mail, please ensure that you send us some details about the payment that's made by you.
I think there's a very interesting question of how is the hostel? Do you want to answer that? How is the hostel?
Abhishek, I think we can share some pictures with them later on, but yeah, you can give
Yes.
them some information about that as well.
I just visited the hostel in January. It's still, finishing. And really, we were thinking कि हमें भी यहाँ एक कमरा मिल जाता है.
I can share the details of the hostel.
Yes.
So there are 4 buildings right now, A, B, C, and D, and every room would be shared by 2 students. Currently, what the plan is, this is not finalized. There is an open auditorium at the center of all the 4 blocks, and there would be the mess, music room, gymnasium, area for students to study. There would be leisure room where you can watch TV if you have. Uh, you can have open air your lunch and dinner, or you can sit inside the mess and you enjoy.
And not to forget that it's in this beautiful campus overlooking
I was
Mango
about to
Garden.
say. Yeah, so there is a mango
Overlooking
orchard at the back.
yes. So yeah, and it's actually a fabulous hostel. I'm not saying that because I really like it. There is a question on scholarship. You want to take that, Rashna?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so at Anant, we offer scholarships and we ensure that all students who are deserving students and who have financial hardships, we help students with offering them need-based scholarships. So the university offers need-based scholarships and ensures that no student should be deprived of good quality education. So you can also refer to the details on our website and get more information about that. Abhishek, there is a question about a gymnasium on campus as well. So you
It's
can
also not in campus. Gymnasium would be there in the hostel.
hostel.
Anubha ma'am, there's a question. Can we take interior design as major and furniture design as minor?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. There's also another question which says, what is the difference between product design and industrial design?
Yes, yes, yes.
Generally, industrial design is generally offered at a master's level. That is the norm all across the world, because industrial design goes into design of slightly more complex products, or if I may very rudimentarily put it, it goes into the products of which are it goes into the design of products which are usually made industrially. Yeah, but product design can also look at products which are crafted by hand or by other means. So like for example, furniture design can be a part of product design, it can be a part of space design also. So handcrafted products or simpler products generally come at product design, and more complex product systems come at industrial design level, like appliances and all. That said, and as I said, the norm all across the world is that product design is what it is called at an undergraduate level, and usually called industrial design at a postgraduate.
Ma'am, there's a question from one of the parents. How is the career prospect in design field opportunities versus the graduate pass out every year in the country?
So I will take that a little differently. So, sir, if I may answer your question, uh, and it's not to sort of put down any profession or anything, but I'll tell you something that I still haven't seen an unemployed designer or an architect. If you don't get a job, you can always start your own work. So like I said, I have not yet seen somebody who wanted to work and has not had an opportunity to work. So I think that way the career scene, or livelihood scene for design is very good, because it not only prepares you for a job, but it also prepares you for setting up your own establishment if you want to do so. So I think that really makes it a doubly potent kind of a thing.
So there is a question. What is the ideal stream or major for someone who wants to do animation?
I think communication. Start with communication design, and then you can go more into detail at a either as a minor or as a postgraduate level. But your basic degree should be in communication design.
Okay.
Abhishek, your voice has suddenly gone very less.
Is that so? So I think I have asked all the question. Let me check. Uh, is there any time limit on situation test, Rashna ma'am?
Yes, we will be sending a time limit. So basically, we will expect them to send us their sketch within 24 hours. So the detailed information will be sent to them. Once we put the question forward to them and give them the question, we will expect them to send it to us in 24 hours.
Okay. From which month of the year college usually starts?
So are you, is the person referring to the
New
next
academic
academic
session.
year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Anubha, would you like to take this or?
No, I can. So I think we are hoping all situations being normal as they are getting to normal now. We are hoping to start by first week of August. That's the tentative date. And we are hoping to start in person on campus.
How many seats for space design?
Yes. Sorry, what?
How many seats for space design?
Rashna, you want to take that?
Rashna?
I think internet has gone. Hello, Rashna?
Rashna, can you hear us?
I think Rashna ma'am's connection's gone.
Oh,
I'm not sure. I'll try and answer that question. I think it's either 60 or 90. I'm not very sure. But you can probably write to the admissions department and get a clear picture. The Gayatri is asking, can you change your stream in second year? Yes, before you cannot change your stream in the second semester of second year, which is fourth semester. But in the beginning of the second year, before you start your study of your major disciplines, yes, you can. On a case-to-case basis, we do examine applications for change of stream.
okay. So let me. So there's a question: is hostel on campus or off campus? We have on campus. So till last year we had off campus, but our on campus hostel would be ready till the time you would be joining the session. Rashna ma'am, can you hear us now?
Yes, Abhishek, I think I lost the connection. Yeah, tell me.
Okay.
I think we've covered most.
Yes.
I have also typed some answers to some very specific questions so that,
I think there is one question from somebody who's taken up the test last year.
yeah.
Nalini. Yeah. So Nalini, if you've taken up the test last year and you've already got admission, but you will have to reappear for the test this year. The pattern will be somewhat similar, but you'll have to clear the test this year if you want to seek admission for Bachelor's of Design. So if you've not filled up your application, I'd request you to fill up the application and take up the tests on the 28th of February.
There's a question on what is taught in a foundation year. So I've typed it out to the questioner, but I'm also saying that foundation year is the common study for all disciplines. That is where you familiarize to the basic concept of design, including the skills you need, the thinking process you need, the contextual understanding you need. So that's common for all disciplines, but that's your basic introduction to the design world. Through courses which are about making, drawing, reading, writing, presenting, exploring different design disciplines, thinking which one do you really want to take, and all of that. Yeah.
I think, ma'am, we have answered.
There's a very interesting question. Is there a market nearby to buy materials? Maya, we have a stationery shop on campus, which is very well stocked. So, and also if there is a large scale requirement, suppose I give an assignment where I know that students need this, I actually, all the faculty members tell the stationery guy beforehand, and he makes sure that he has stocked that particular material that may be needed by the students. So we have an on-campus stationery shop where you can get all material.
Rasham, question for you. If we don't clear test, can we reappear for another round?
No, it is difficult. You will not be able to reappear for another round if you've not cleared the test. Yeah, Anubha.
Yeah. Rushi, there's a very interesting question. Is there a sports center at the university, specifically football? Sports center. Is there a sports center at the university?
Yes. Do we have sports center at the university, especially
So
football?
I think the Sanskar Dham Sports Academy
Yes.
Is open to our students, but it is after 4 p.m.
After 4 p.m.
Yes.
So there's a large sports academy which is on campus, which is open to our students. I don't know if there's football there or not. I know for sure that there is basketball.
There is football. There is football.
So, okay.
Students play football.
And there's swimming and there's a whole lot of other activities.
And the students staying in the hostel, it's just like a stone throw away distance.
Oh, yeah. It's all on campus. So
Yeah, on campus.
all on campus.
Very interesting
It's a
question.
full-fledged sports academy. It's actually a full-fledged sports academy. Yeah.
A very interesting question. What does the logo of Anant University mean or symbolize?
What does the logo of Anant University mean?
Yes.
So maybe that should be a question in DET, Rashna. Let them figure out. It means something. If you look at it carefully, you will see that it actually represents something. So, okay, I'll give you a hint. It represents a very common geometrical figure. Okay. And if I tell you the sort of the philosophy behind it, it's a different way of looking at what is sometimes so obvious. So, you have to look beyond the obvious to get to a really new perspective, and that's what design is all about. So, yeah.
Nalini is saying triangle.
Close enough, but a little bit more complex than that. But we're not doing a DAT right now. This is like
Right. I would request IT team if they can open the chat box for me so that I can share the sample question paper link and the email ID and the contact number of the admission team. IT team?
Yes, done.
Done?
Yeah.
Can I send to every student?
Yeah.
Every attendee?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a minute.
Oh, there was just a question that I just noticed. Is it necessary, mandatory to take a minor course? No, it is not. You just have to make sure that you cover up your credits, which you can do by taking electives from the various electives that are offered. You don't necessarily have to take a minor.
So
yeah. Sorry.
I've shared the sample question paper link. And now I'm sharing the coordinates for the admission team. You can reach out to any one of us on this. And those who have not received the kit till now, but they have completed the application, please send your complete address with the PIN code to the mail ID which I've just posted on the chat box. So I would like to thank Rashna ma'am, Anubha ma'am, all the attendees, parents, the students for joining in for this session. And I wish all the best to young aspiring designers for their board exams, plus the design test they would be appearing for Anant U and other national level exams. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Abhishek. All the best.
Thank you. All the best to everybody. Thank you.